Hi, I'm Casey and I have a crush on food. And today I wanted to chat about sugar. Surely you've heard that sugar is bad for you. You shouldn't eat sugar. In fact, you should probably cut all sugar out of your diet. Well, I'm not going to tell you to cut all sugar out of your diet, but I am going to give you a few tips that might help you to think a little bit more about the sugar that you are eating. My first tip actually has nothing to do with sugar at all, and it has to do with artificial sweetener. A lot of people use artificial sweetener because it has 0 calories, it doesn't raise your blood sugar, but I think artificial sweetener is overused, and I'll tell you why. Artificial sweetener is highly concentrated sweetness, and your taste buds get very used to that sweet flavor. So when you do have something that actually is sweetened with sugar, you want more and you want it to be sweeter. So I would encourage you to use less artificial sweetener. If you use it in your coffee or your tea or your cereal, try cutting back. Try those things without artificial sweetener at all. Your taste buds will adapt. My second tip has to do with hidden sugar. Have you ever looked at the ingredient list on some of the foods that you eat that aren't even sweet? You might be surprised to find that they have different types of sugar in them. High fructose corn syrup, evaporated cane juice, a variety of names for a simple thing, which is really just sugar. I would encourage you to take a look at the ingredient list of the foods that you eat. If any type of sugar is close to the top, that means that there's a good amount of it in there. You might want to make a better choice. My third tip has to do with your daily intake of sugar. A lot of people think, oh, I shouldn't have that birthday cake, or maybe I shouldn't have that once a week dessert. But it's really not the sugar that you eat infrequently that's the problem. It's the sugar that you're eating on a daily basis. So if you're checking your ingredient list, cutting back on some of the high fructose corn syrup that you're eating, that's great. Another thing you can do is maybe skip the donuts that are in the break room at work. Maybe try a little bit less sugar in your coffee. Use honey instead, or agave nectar. Those are natural sweeteners. Think about the sugar that you're eating on a daily basis. In summary, my tips are, if you use artificial sweetener, try using less. Look at the ingredient list for hidden sugars in the foods that you buy. And 3, think about your daily intake of sugar. Not necessarily those infrequent desserts that you eat, but the sugar that you eat on a daily basis. Thanks for listening.